Hey guys, welcome back. It's Morgan with We Are the Wilsons Closet, where we talk about everything reselling. And today I was going to tell you guys about all my recent finds. I have been not only doing my online reselling, but I've also been picking up things off the curb to resell local on Facebook Marketplace. And sometimes when I find large items on the curb, I also find smaller things that I can list online. And this time I got super lucky to find this stuff in the garbage. There was some, which we went to lots of different neighborhoods to find items to resell, but at this house in particular, there was 3 black bags on the curb that had things in it that were not garbage. They were full of clothing, shoes, household goods, and things like that. And what I've been doing is if I know that there's things in it that I want, I just put the whole bag in and I sort it out when I get home later. So when I went through everything, basically the sorting process is, one pile of stuff I could potentially sell online, the larger items that can be sold on Facebook Marketplace for local pickup, and then I do have a pile of things for a yard sale. We have 2 yard sales a year in my neighborhood, so I sort out lots of things that are just for the yard sale category. So the things that I got that were worthy of online selling, again, all this stuff that I'm going to show you all from one bag, all from one person. I got 3 different pairs of Ugg boots. I got 2 pairs in this style. They're like a shorter style. They're all the same size. Unfortunately, one size smaller than I am. But I got this color, another pair in this color. And it does have all its inner tags. It does have the style numbers and the creases and everything. And then the third pair is this taller black pair. Those are really nice as well. All of these pairs are a size 9 for anybody who's looking. And any of the pairs that have spots on them, I'm gonna try to treat those as much as I can before I list them. But for me, like anything that I pick up, on the curb, it was all free. So I list it for what I want to get for it, and when I get reasonable offers on the items, I usually accept them because it's all profit. Also in that bag, 3 pairs of Tory and Burch shoes. Got this pair of sandals, leather sandals. It says leather soles. These are 8.5s. You can see real leather. They are worn on the bottoms and they're worn inside the soles as well, but they are real Tory Burch sandals. And the top decorative area still looks pretty nice. So when your foot was in them, they would still look like they were in really good condition. I also got a pair of flats. They're probably the worst condition of all of the shoes. They have some stuff inside them that needs to be cleaned out, and then the bottoms are worn a bit as well. Let's see if I can find the size on these. I'm not a person who owns Tory Burch shoes, so I don't know exactly where to look for the size, but on these I don't see it. I would assume it's either 8.5 or a 9 like all the other shoes are. But yeah, they're the black flats. They have some wear along the sides and the toe, but still a nice shoe. And then the nicest pair of the Tory Burch are these black sandals. They're in really good shape. Everything's still really shiny. The bottoms are still in really good shape as well. Let's see. Again, I'm not exactly sure where to look for the size in these. I'll have to find it before I list them, but again, probably an 8.5 or a 9, just like the other shoes are, if I had to guess. But I don't see the size like right off the bat. But those were the nicest ones of those that I found. Hey guys, I'm popping into this video a couple days later with a quick update on some of the Tory Burch shoes. I haven't listed any of them yet, but a couple of the pairs of shoes, I can't for sure confirm if they're real or if they're fake. So I'm going to hold on to them and do a little more looking into them. And if I can't confirm 100% that they're genuine, then I'll give them away to someone who I know or use them for myself, but I would never list a pair that I wasn't 100% sure was real. So I did just want to update you guys as far as that goes. And in some of my next videos, you'll see when I list things or what they sell for, and I'll try to update you guys on what I find out about these pairs. Anyways, back to the video. I also got it was like a brand new like thing for a Polaroid, like Instax camera, and then the little mini like album. Those brand new. So those two I'll probably put together and list. And I think this was a different home, different bag item. I haven't looked these up, but they are intentionally, and they look very like Y2K to me. They do look like they're newer than that, but as far as like the style goes, they look very Y2K because they have like this, I don't know what you would call that. I don't know, that style of like, the style of the straps is just different. It says leather upper, leather lining, German sole, and they're a size 7. So I did get those, and I haven't cleaned those at all. I just pulled those out to show for the video. I also found this Michael Kors wallet. It did have the wristlet for the strap, but it was pretty worn, so I did take it off. But the inside is in really good shape, and it's kind of like that like snake skin type print. So I pulled that out. I also got this little Fossil like coin bag, and it does have like a red mark on it. I'm gonna try to clean it off, but if it's not worth selling online, I can yard sell it. It does say it is cowhide leather, so it is a nice bag. It's just not in super great condition. I also found a bag from Echo Shoes that appears to be genuine leather as well, like a bag for a pair of shoes, I guess it was, and it's got like laces as the ties. So I'm sure I could list that online, and somebody will probably be looking for one of those for their shoes. I also found in with these really nice shoes, one new with tags shirt. I haven't looked it up yet, so I don't know exactly what it's worth. It says Grace Karen in an XL. Grace Karen women. It's like a little like top layer. I don't know if I call it like maybe a blazer, but it's like really lightweight. It's collared. It's new. I don't know what it's worth, but since it's new with tags, I'll list it online. Pretty much all the other clothes went to yard sale. There was a lot of them. There was also bedding, kids comforters, throw pillows, placemats for tables, a comforter in the bag, like in the big clear zipper bag, all kinds of stuff. There was also some shoe boxes that I found in the trash, and you know, sometimes you can sell just the boxes to people who want them to pair with their shoes. So I did pull them out to keep them just in case. This box was from a pair of Golden Goose sneakers, and you can see the pair of sneakers was originally $685. So that, and it does have the booklet in it and everything. So I did grab that box and decided to keep it instead of trashing it, try to sell that box if it has value. I did also get a Tory Burch box. Unfortunately, it does not go with any of the sandals that I have. It's for a wedge sandal, but I grabbed it and I kept the piece of tissue paper in there. And what I'll probably do with this box is put it with the most expensive pair of sandals I have, maybe the nicest pair, and ship them in this box with the nice paper for the person who buys them. I also got 2 Dior bags, like bags you would get when you buy an item from the store. A lot of people actually do sell these online. It looks like there was still a tag in there from whatever they bought. Whatever they bought was $200 for that bag. Let's see if there's anything in the other bag. I don't see anything in the other bag. But there are listings, sold listings for these people selling just the bags. So I'm gonna list those. And then I do have a Coach box as well. It's not in as good of shape. It does have some like tear on the edges, but it was from a pair of like wedge kind of tall sneakers. So I did keep this box. See if there's any comps for those, if I can list that as well. But that's all like the clothing type items. I did have a bunch of larger items in the garage as well. I'm not going to show you guys those today. But if there is any interest in like those larger items finding on the curb, as far as like trash and selling things that you're finding, and you guys want information on it or want to see like how I do it or what kind of things I'm picking up, as far as the Facebook Marketplace things goes, feel free to comment below and I'll try to make a video on that. I did actually have somebody who picked something up for me the other day ask me a bunch of questions about Facebook Marketplace selling, because I do have like really high stars on there for like reviews, and I've shipped over 400 items through Facebook Marketplace. And if you look down in the bio of this video, you can see my link tree, and I do have a link to my Facebook Marketplace commerce profile, so you can go and take a look at some of the things that I have on there if you're curious. I have made, just in case anybody is curious as to if this is worth the time picking up the things from the trash, which in my opinion it is, because everything's free. So the only thing you really have into it is your time, and yes, your time is valuable, especially in reselling. But to not have any cost of goods period in this, like imagine if I went to the bins, and even if I did get lucky enough to find all these items at the bins, I still would have had to pay for them, and I would have had to spend all that time digging and still finding them anyway. So this has been working out for me. You know, I do still source other things in other ways, but I have also been doing this as well. And I have sold a lot of high profit items from the trash. We actually had just in one person's trash, we found one time, there was a motorcycle helmet that still was in its dust bag with the visor. I listed it. It sold for, I believe, $80 plus shipping on eBay. There was 3 tobacco pipes, 2 of them new in the box, 1 that wasn't. All 3 of those sold within the first week they were sold, some of them within the first couple of days. 1 sold for, I think it was like 65, 45, and 15. All of those with shipping on top of that as well. There's all kinds of things. I do also have neighbors that give me things for free to sell. Like if they're ready to let some things go and they don't want to take it to Goodwill, they let me know and I come pick them up. So I've sold a lot of shoes, kids items and things on Facebook from that as well. So I've been sourcing a lot of free inventory lately. I'm gonna do a video really soon about my recent like what sold, especially for the month of July and some of these higher dollar items that I've had sell, because sales are really starting to pick up. So I'm hoping when we hit Q4 it's gonna be even higher than that. But anyways guys, that's pretty much everything as far as the items that I wanted to show y'all from the trash. I was pulling them out to clean them up and list a few, and I thought I need to make a video so you guys can see it before they all get packed up and listed, because everything that I list I put in clear bags and in bins, so once they're like packed up I can't really take them back out and show them for a video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, give me a like if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, and definitely subscribe. You can click the notification bell to get notified of any of my next videos, and definitely leave me a comment down below if there's anything you want to see, or if you're interested in seeing more content about the trash pickup. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.